I wanted to make because, well, we have a few changes going on, and by a few changes I mean I'm just changing the colors of the end, what is it called, end card thing, and the profile picture, and the banner, and that's pretty much the changes in terms of the visual look. Not much else is changing. So, I mean, let's not all panic. I'm not going to, like, do something. You know what? It's fine. Let's not stress anybody out. It's just some color changes, and that's fine. But the other thing that I wanted to just quickly mention before we get into just some general rambling on is that I've decided to open up a PayPal, and it's linked in the description. First of all, if you wanted to support me, but I would like to say, very, very big disclaimer, please, please, please don't ever feel obligated or pressured, not pressured, but don't feel like you have to do anything. I just appreciate comments, I just appreciate, just interacting, so don't ever feel like you have to at all. But it was requested a little while ago to open one up, and I wasn't really sure about it back then, but I think from thinking on it then, after a while, I think it is a good idea for those who do want to help make these videos better, because there are things like, say, a green screen or better lighting or camera or whatever it is, or even, different equipment, different things that I could do that will help improve the quality. But again, please don't ever feel obligated. This is the only time that I'm ever going to probably talk about it, so it's in the description if you would like. If not, ignore it. Honestly, just like you being here and having this conversation. So, in other news, we are changing the upload time. That might stress some people out, but I think a 10 p.m. GMT upload is the way forward. Now, this one is going out at the usual 8 p.m. time because obviously I haven't been able to talk about it. But from now on, we're going 10 p.m. GMT. I just feel like it works better for sleeping and stuff. People are, they're getting ready for bed, especially here in the UK, Ireland, that kind of area. Obviously, for some of those people who are more easterly, say in mainland Europe or beyond in Asia or Australia, you obviously will get videos later than before by 2 hours, and then those in America, instead of being uploaded at very, very early in the day, it is less early in the day. I just think GMT 10 p.m. it's the best way forward. So I hope that you are okay with those changes. And yeah, that's basically it for now. I have no big other changes planned. And I just wanted to make this video to give you that little update, and then we can just have some general ramblings that we often do. I didn't, again, zero planning at all, just coming in fresh out the gate, on my way and ready to go. There's a hair in the microphone, my apologies. First of all, second of all, third of all, fifth, I don't know where I am now, but I would like to say that a present I got for Christmas is, I got an Oodie. If you don't know what an Oodie is, it's like a big fluffy poncho thing. They, don't look it up because your ads will literally never stop being just for Oodie. I made that mistake once. But just trust me, it's like maybe I'll put a picture so that you don't have to look it up, because, my ads on Instagram, on everywhere, was just Oodie. There's a hair now floating through the air. This is a disaster. But yeah, I have lived in it since Christmas. It is a wonder that I'm not wearing it right now. But it's weirdly a little bit hot right now. I don't know the temperature because I don't care, but it just feels a little bit hot. So I'm not wearing it right now, but I sleep in it. I just will wear it like a lounge thing. I'll take it off, going to bed, or obviously leaving the house, which I'm very rarely doing. I'm lucky to live not in a very populated area, so I can go on a nice walk around and get some good exercise in to just relieve some of the very samey days that I've been having. It's honestly, this lockdown is hitting me a lot more than the last one. So Ireland is in a lockdown right now currently. If you are not in a lockdown, good for you, keep going, do what you're doing, but some of the people here just can't seem to get the idea of social distancing or masking or general human decency into their brains. So we are unfortunately back in a lockdown, but yeah, this one's really hitting me a lot, in terms of just the days are feeling so samey, and I don't feel like I'm doing a lot, which is hard because I'm someone who, if I can do nothing, I love doing nothing. Feeling good by being productive is great, but the feeling of just being like, I have nothing to do, I'm gonna do nothing. I'm not one of those people that's like gets antsy when I don't have anything to do. But apparently this lockdown has turned me into one. I'm feeling just very unmotivated, and I don't want to say useless, but a little bit, just like what am I doing, I'm not doing much. But then again, I have to remind myself that we can't really do much right now. Everything is closed, so yeah, it's been weird. But I've been trying to at least get out for a walk every day, which so far I've been pretty successful. I think there's only been one day since our lockdown started in January, the 1st of January, that I haven't been able to get out. And I know that's not a lot of days, but it's a consistent thing, and I'm just trying to keep it up, break my days up a little bit. My sleep schedule is broken as well. I am back to lockdown number 1 sleep times, which, was 3, 4 in the morning. Probably on average, I would say 1/2 is probably about where I'm sleeping, but then a lot of nights it will be 2, 3, maybe 4. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Unfortunately, a lot of people are having night, people who don't have to work. And by the way, if you are working during this pandemic, thank you very much for all that you're doing. I have a lot of people in my life that are going out and either working on the front lines as someone in retail and like a grocery shop, which is I think an underappreciated industry right now. It must be awful. I worked in retail for a little while, and without a pandemic it was awful. So I salute you. Obviously, healthcare workers, whether you are a doctor, a cleaner, a healthcare assistant, anything, I think you are just so selfless. So thank you. If you are delivery drivers, oh my god, you are doing so much for the world. Too much for the world. Too much, honestly. It's too convenient. This pandemic is too convenient for delivering, because honestly everything can just be delivered to your door because of these delivery drivers. So thank you very much. I'm obviously missing out some people. People are keeping the world running. Working from home is so difficult. The motivations, the distractions, it is honestly, it's just not easy. And listen, I don't want to say that obviously there are places that have it harder than me in the first world. Basically having, like an extended holiday with, so right now I'm kind of in and out of little jobs and stuff. I'm not really doing like consistent work because unfortunately the first lockdown I had to leave my employment. But But since then I've been doing, jobs here and there. I studied film in college, so I've been doing a little bit of editing and stuff like that for some people, which has been great to keep up doing something, but obviously it's not consistent. So motivating yourself to find work, or even to just to get up and be on a Zoom call, is incredible. Anyone who's in school right now doing it online, I could never ever sit down for the amount of time that you do and be in class. Ooh, you're the real heroes. So yeah, we're all going through it. And yeah, so anyway, I'm feeling useless. I really don't like saying that because I know that I'm not completely useless, but I am definitely not feeling like I'm contributing a lot, and that's okay. I just have to keep reminding myself that there's not much I can do, and that, we will get through it, and I will be able to make myself more useful soon. So if you're feeling that way, hopefully you can think about it the same way as I am trying right now. Obviously there are days where I'm not going to feel this positively about it, and there's days where I'm going to feel a lot more positively about it. But it's a lot, it's hard, and I really didn't understand the lockdown depression the first time. I don't want to call it depression, the lockdown kind of slump the first time, because I had been in college and working for, consistently. I really hadn't had a break for a couple of years, and again, first world, whatever, but it was kind of like a big long holiday, and I got to spend time at home, and it was great for me. I had no effect on it. I didn't have to go out, I didn't have to do anything, which was wonderful. And then it started to get longer and longer, and obviously then, and this one's harder. But now I feel like we're all getting on the same page, which is hopefully something that will unite us. We need some unification for sure. All around the world, let's get some unification. So yeah, that's me basically just kind of dumping all my mental state on you right now, so you're welcome. Yeah, great times. So I did, see, when I don't know what to say, I'm like, yeah, so anyway, I'm just not really sure. Obviously when I'm thinking, and my brain is trying to think of too many things, so I'm not sure. I just did it again. I'm not sure what else to talk about. I did my Irish Legends video a little while ago, and I'm definitely going to be doing another one, so be watching out for that. I was looking at a couple tonight before I filmed this video, just to see what kind of ones I should do, and what kind of ones were maybe a little longer, because again, I was talking about the true crime was my inspiration behind doing that video. Obviously, true crime is, in most cases, a lot longer form than an Irish legend, because they're made to be short form and made to be easy to tell. But I've gathered a couple. One that I am particularly excited about, because it is one that I completely forgot. But it's a good one. As far as I remember, I've only looked at the title because I was like, oh, that's one that I remember, so I'm gonna have to just read up on it to get the details, but I know the vague idea. Anyway, that's exciting. I have a sleep story coming out soon that I wrote, so basically, don't want to say a long time ago, a while ago, a couple of months ago, I did a guided meditation, so a body scan, and if you don't know what a body scan is, you basically close your eyes and you sit down, lie down, and stand up, or whatever, get in a comfortable position, and you think of different parts of your body. You go from kind of toes to head, and it's meant to just really, really flatten out your mind because you're just thinking solely of everything about your toes and how they feel, and are they touching the ground? Are they, rubbing against a sock or a shoe or a blanket or something? So I did that, and ever since then I've really wanted to make like a sleep story or a guided meditation story, and so I have written one, and honestly, for how long it is, it's going to be a shorter video, but I think it'll be nice to have as a short form, maybe not like a go to sleep kind of video, which also is a strange concept to me, to think about you people watching and maybe going asleep to a video that I'm making. It feels like an honor, like, because I personally have a very select few ASMR creators that I will listen to in order to go to sleep. So if I'm in that bubble for you, I am eternally grateful. And if not, you just come here for some relaxation or entertainment or whatever, you're just as much appreciated. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be one of those videos. I think it's going to be more of a sit down, close your eyes, and just get a bit more relaxed. Because I find those kind of guided meditation story-ish videos to be very calming, because you are kind of forced to only focus on something. I mean, you're not forced to do anything, but when you're committing to it, your brain is being forced to only think about the thing that's being described to you. Or, if you're told to think about a beach where the waves are hitting against the rocks or something. Yeah, so anyway, I'm very excited about that video. Hopefully it turns out just as good as I think it will. I'm going to spend a bit more time adding some sound effects. I think I've never done one of those kind of videos, but in that video I'll also link it as an unlisted video, just in case people are not into the sound effects. But I'm going to try and make them as like what am I thinking of? The least amount of kind of annoying or invasive or intrusive or yeah, I don't want to make the sounds like, for example, rain sounds. I don't want it to just be like a really, really loud rain sound while I'm talking. I think I'm going to make it as subtle as possible, and I will do the best I can to get the most high quality sounds for this. So yes, I'm excited about it. I hope it turns out just as well as I am anticipating, but who knows. Other than that, I am honestly struggling because I feel like a shorter ASMR video is harder to go to sleep to or harder to get engaged with, but the last couple of videos have been difficult to really fill the time. I especially find it hard at role plays to really fill the time. I think if I prepared a little bit more, I might be better, but it is what it is. So hopefully I will get some longer videos out soon. I have no particular, this is one coming up that's like 7 hours long, but definitely not. But yes, I am hoping to try and create a bit longer. Let me know if you do like longer ASMR videos, because if I'm making them and people don't like them, that's something I can change. Or if you do prefer if you prefer the longer ones, let me know. And if you are you don't mind either way, that's also great. I'm open to suggestions, as I have said before. I do, I gotta say, I love a feedback, I love some suggestions, and honestly, the comments are my favorite part. Uploading a video and waiting for somebody to comment and tell me what they thought, or comment on something I said in the video, is such a weird concept that I never thought I would have. I don't think I really considered real people like watching it and being like, oh, this thing, or then giving their experience of a certain topic or something is really cool. So thank you if you are engaging with me in comments, even if you're just giving me a compliment, because you know, I mean, you can never have enough. So that was embarrassing that I just did that, but thank you anyway. Also, I would like to note, this is just, again, every time I don't make a general whisper ramble, my brain just vomits everything it's thinking. So I should make these more regular, because, or at least I should just maybe like talk to somebody else, because I'm vomiting everything out. But do let me know if you are content with the kind of whisper only videos, or you would like more of the trigger style tapping and scratching and whatever else, mic rubbing. Hopefully that didn't freak you out, because I don't know if that is something you want to watch. It's something I am not sure if I am qualified at, or not something that I particularly, it's not that I don't want to make them, but there are people that are incredibly more better than I am at those things, and obviously there's going to be people better than me in everything, so I try. But yeah, I think, let me know, it's fine. Honestly, I feel like every time I do one of these, it's just whatever, 25 minutes of just nothing. I can say so much and so little at the same time, which is, I think, I was born on the earth. I was put right here, right now, to have that ability and that talent to basically say nothing, but forever. I could honestly just speak forever about nothing. Oh, you know what? Let's speak about something. I have been learning Japanese. I never downloaded Duolingo before. The only thing I knew about it was its very, very aggressive notifications about how you are a failure for not studying your language. But I never got into it. And I do not know what prompted me to download it, but I did, and I started learning Japanese. And I gotta say, I'm having a damn blast. It's very fun. It does stress me out so I'm really, really early on in the stages of Japanese, and I am learning the symbols and obviously the different sounds they make, which has been mind-blowing for words like teriyaki, which is just the symbols, teriyaki, and I know it's a Japanese word. I think it is anyway. But it's crazy that it's like the symbol for TE, the symbol for or I, YA, and KI is insane to me. But where I'm getting confused is like we have TI and then we have PI and GI and all these different symbols that look really, really similar but have subtle differences. And that has been difficult, but I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, and I'm having a good time, and I think it'll be a good exercise for me to, as much as I can, you know, keep up a consistent flow of learning, and I think that will also help me not to feel like I'm doing nothing in the world. But yeah, that's been really fun. Let me know what you've been doing for your quarantine activities, whether that is just watching stuff. Let me know. I am heavily back on the rewatching trend. I have not really watched anything new for about 4 weeks. No, that's not true. I did watch some more Black Mirror, which I had been avoiding for a while because it stresses me out so much. But I love it because I think it's really, really good. And anyway, I watched 2 of the last episodes of season 4, which I won't spoil, just in case you're watching it. But it is so dark. the show, I think I was just in like a weird headspace at the time, and I was like, you know what, I don't think my brain can do it anymore. But the 2 episodes I watched at the end of season 4 were definitely darker. Well, no, they were dark, but not the darkest. And they're really good quality, and they're very, very well written, and they're clever. They're really clever. But yeah, that's, I think, the only new thing I've experienced in a while. I rewatched Toy Story recently, because I mentioned in a different video, but I have my scratch off movie poster, and I have a little jar which has 1 to 100 written down on sticky notes, or on little paper, but they're not sticky, they're just like post-it notes but without the stick. Anyway, 1 to 100, and it's like a little random raffle, and I got Toy Story, so I watched that, and it is still very, very good, the story, but oh my god, the animation is not it anymore. The people are terrifying looking, the backgrounds are so basic, but I mean, the toys still look great, but compared to like Toy Story 4 and even any of their Spark shorts on Disney Plus, I mean, it's just a whole different league. But obviously they were made like 25 years ago. I don't know if that's longer. Yeah, I think like 25 years ago. Listen, I'm not a mathematician, so yeah, it was still good, but definitely the animation was not it anymore. It's aged weirdly in terms of the background stuff. And then rewatching Afterlife, which is on Netflix, and I find to be devastating and hilarious. If you're looking for a short show, I think it has 2 seasons. I definitely recommend it. It's sad. I gotta be honest, it's sad, but it balances it so well, and it's like heartwarming and charming and funny. So if you have not watched Afterlife, definitely recommend it. What else? I'm always rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just finished. So on Netflix we have up to season 6. So I've finished season 6 and I haven't restarted it yet, but I'm probably going to as soon as I finish Afterlife. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm so boring because I just can't have a different show anymore. I can't have a different experience. Pushing myself right now is difficult. But yeah, I'm having a great time, kind of. And I guess we'll see where it goes. But I think I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you for watching and sticking with me. I hope you have a good evening, good night, good day, good afternoon, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.